It is a festive weekend today, but new COVID restrictions have also dampened some of that Christmas cheer. The Maharashtra government, for one, has now issued fresh guidelines amid Omicron surge. For example, take a look at these restrictions. Gathering of over 5 people in public places across state prohibited from 9 to 6. 50% capacity in gym, spa, hotel, theatre. Only 100 people will be permitted. Only 200 for outdoor weddings will be allowed. Night curfew also returning in other states, for example, but specifically Maharashtra, because it is leading with the highest number for now, is putting forth these fresh restrictions. So 50% capacity for these closed spaces like gym, spa, hotel, theatre and cinema halls, and also restrictions for big gatherings. Meanwhile, Uttar Pradesh, for example, from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. will be imposing restrictions again, which is the night curfew. There will be a cap of people on people attending weddings, and the number will be limited to 200. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Delhi. Delhi and Haryana imposing restrictions. In Delhi, there will be no Christmas and New Year parties this year, which is, remember, a big setback for the national capital. There will be ban on social cultural gatherings, and also curbs will be in place till 31st December. 50% seating capacity allowed in bars and restaurants as well. So what are the numbers? Where does India stand for now? 358 cases of the Omicron variant reported across 17 states. 117 people already recovered from the infection according to the health ministry. But as you can see, numbers increasing every single day, and that just of the Omicron variant, while Delta still dominant according to our health ministry. All right, so let's go on the ground on this Christmas morning. I have my colleagues in different cities to help us with the latest. Pankaj Upadhyay from the city that loves to party till late night, Mumbai, but will now have to face restrictions. Amit Bhardwaj is live from our DND flyway Noida, where, remember, Uttar Pradesh imposing fresh restrictions of the curfew. And national capital, Aishwarya Paliwal, tracking all the latest about no social gatherings allowed. Let's begin with you, Mumbai, because Pankaj, Mumbai, for all we know, till late at night likes to party, especially for Christmas and New Year's. And with such heavy restrictions, how is the mood like Christmas morning today, Pankaj?
Good morning, Pooja. So let's look at the numbers. First of all, Mumbai yet again crossed the 600 mark yesterday. The count of COVID cases was more than 600 yet again. And as far as Maharashtra is concerned, the count of COVID cases was more than 1,400. So presently, Mumbai is contributing around about 50% to the total tally of Maharashtra. And this, what the health experts say, is dangerous. And precisely this is the reason why strict restrictions have been placed for New Year's and Christmas, not just by BMC, that's Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation for Mumbai, but by the state government for the rest of the state as well. And now Maharashtra has also crossed the 100 figure mark for the number of Omicron cases. So that is yet another concern. So while on one hand we have the COVID case which are rising, on the other hand you have the scare of the Omicron as well. Now, health experts are also saying that they have predicted some 2 months back that the cases would rise during Christmas and New Year's. But you have additional concern wherein the health experts maintain that during the month of January and February, there is going to be further increase in cases. And that is the reason why strict implementation of these new rules and regulations is a must. Yes. Additionally, the BMC commissioner has said for New Year's, there's going to be absolutely no celebrations, no parties whatsoever, be it enclosed spaces or even the open space.
All right, that's a big one coming in from Mumbai. Please stay on with me, Pankaj, because Amit Bhardwaj is tracking a foggy Christmas morning from DND Flyway Noida, which connects Delhi and Uttar Pradesh. So, Amit, what is the status? Night curfew, will it make any difference for Uttar Pradesh? Really, I mean, from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. only, while people can be thronging markets through the day.
Well, Pooja, this is certainly going to be a party spoiler for sure in regions like, parts like Noida of Uttar Pradesh, where many of the people might have planned their weekends, year-end parties around the corner. And at that point in time, you have a lot of movement in the night. But as far as the overall restriction is concerned, there are other limitations as well in public movement. For instance, besides the night curfew, you have a limitation of 200 people in social gatherings, functions like marriages. So clearly, the UP government is also gearing up to make sure that looking at the Omicron scare and the way cases are spiking in cities like Delhi and Mumbai, the Uttar Pradesh government has started to prepare itself. So there would be limitations as far as marriage functions are concerned, social gatherings are concerned. And moreover, the Uttar Pradesh government has also issued instructions to the administration across districts that anybody coming from other states or coming at airports or the bus stations across the state need to be identified, and the RT-PCR test needs to be carried out. Now, one thing is very important here, Pooja, when it comes to Uttar Pradesh is that, we had seen that recently the Allahabad High Court had also requested the central government to put a ban on political rallies. So while the curbs are coming in as far as the social gatherings are concerned, there are major
That's so important, yes, expecting the public to restrain themselves for the festival while election rallies are full on, where of course we don't see any social distancing or even masked people, and netas are leading, flouting that rule. Let's cut across to national capital Delhi. Aishwarya Paliwal. Aishwarya, you were tracking restaurants, you were tracking crowded markets across Delhi. How is the Christmas morning in national capital? Because this is a time, I know that there are mass gatherings and parties that are organized, plus it's a weekend. What are you picking up from Delhi?
Well, Pooja, let me tell you one thing. That sinking feeling is back again. People do not know what to do. We don't know what the variant is, how much it will impact us, and for how long it will stay. As far as partying is concerned, the hospitality sector was really looking forward to 25th and 31st because they were trying to recover the money which they lost over the past 2 years, but that will not happen, at least in the national capital. We are hearing a lot of people are now shifting party venues from the national capital, going to other states now. However, one thing is very sure, the kind of gathering we have been seeing, if we talk about markets, we are seeing how people were thronging the markets. The Delhi government is now cracking the whip. They are asking market associations to up the game and to make sure that there is no crowding. But yes, as far as the party spirit of the national capital is concerned, it's very low, it's very down, and we will not see any party, Pooja, which I think is a good thing, because you will also agree with me, in case we do see crowding, we will see a surge in numbers, definitely. Pooja.
So, of course, heavy restrictions from Delhi to Mumbai. Remember, it's no Christmas holiday for our reporters who early morning are tracking the status of the situation around them. Thank you so much. Amit Bhardwaj, Pankaj Upadhyay, Aishwarya Paliwal, bringing us up to speed of COVID restrictions in cities.